This is what the average gamer wants. If they do add supply drops, make the maps free. Give them all the maps. They're going to be spending more of their money on the supply drops trying to get camos, whatever they have too much. Keep the game balanced. If you're going to have supply drops, at least keep it cosmetic. Don't pull an MWR and say it's only be cosmetic and put weapons in.
Hey, you know, it'd be sweet. I don't know if it would be possible or not, but like when you kill someone, it pop up and show the whole team so everybody can see it. And that'd probably be better, because if someone gets a better kill, then yeah, I think I'd like that better. But I mean, either way.
On World War II, I'm pretty sure they're not adding no final kill cam.
You know what I want? What would be really sweet is what's this shit? The mortar. Yeah, the thing where you drop the missile into the mortar. You know what I'm talking about? You drop it in there and it shoots it out of it. Yeah, that shit would be sweet. Yeah, that's what I want. Cause that shit was back in the day too. It'd really be sweet if they had a tank one. Since it is World War II, they had tanks. That'd be a nice score streak.
Alright, so a lot of that makes sense. Let's start with the final kill cam. It's definitely going to be interesting that the final kill cam is now more like, I guess you would call it the best kill cam. And into the game, the best kill or feed throughout the game is what's shown at the end. That's definitely different than what we're used to. It may be a good thing, it may be a bad thing. I mean, and that's my phone, and we're just going to ignore that for a second and keep going. Anyways, it's definitely a different way of thinking, and I mean, there's no theater mode, so I guess final kill cam, best kill cam no longer really matters unless you have something like an Elgato, or maybe you use one of the built-in features of PlayStation 4. So it's kind of, I mean, you had to remember these are the same people who created Advanced Warfare, and they definitely went outside the box with that game. They created the variants. There was no theater mode, and they're already kind of going outside the box with Call of Duty World War II, which would be worrisome because, like I said, AW was not a bad game. It wasn't the worst game in the world. It just wasn't one of the best either. So, and it had a lot of flaws. So you have to kind of worry if there's going to be that same outside the box thinking that leads to flaws. I mean, this game has been so hyped up at this point that if it fails to meet the hype, it's going to be a bigger fail than IW. And I don't know if anybody's thought about it like that yet. But the reality is, this game has been built up to be this amazing thing, this savior of Call of Duty. It's taking us back to boots on the ground. No more jetpacking. No more miserable, nail guns, and no more miserable, rejacked and all this stupid shit that they've had with the futuristic stuff. And like, if it fails, I mean, it's gonna be an epic failure because it's been hyped up so much. I mean, every day you got Condry on Twitter dropping some hint about this or that. I mean, he dropped the hint about maybe there's gonna be attack dogs still. He dropped the hint about the Wolf Slayer. Like, is it gonna be part of campaign? Is it gonna be something to do with zombies? There's a lot of stuff that's just, I mean, at this point, you had to start being concerned that there's too much hype. Anyways, the other thing we heard here was the tank score streak or the mortar artillery strike style score streak, and that's something that I think they need to do. I think they need to make sure that the score streaks are decent in this game. Not useless score streaks, but decent, where people can earn them. Anybody can earn them, not just a good gamer, not just a sweaty tryhard, but any gamer can earn the score streaks. I'm not saying they have to earn the best score streak, not the top tier score streak, but they got to earn something that is fun for them to use, that they feel like they're enjoying the game by earning, because it'll keep them coming back. And the thing is, we need to keep as many people coming back to the game every day as we can to keep the game alive, to keep the game fun. And by doing that, you'll also keep us spending because the game is still active. So the score streaks need to be They don't need to be overpowered, but they need to be balanced in the fact that they're easy to earn for certain players, and they're fun to use by those same players, so that those players feel like they're achieving something in game, and they feel like they're having fun in game, because that'll keep them coming back. And that's what we need. We need to continue to have people come back so the community stays alive, and we can enjoy the game. I mean, that's just what it is. And I mean, while we're enjoying the game and coming back every day, we're gonna spend. So, making the score streaks powerful enough to feel like you're having you're doing something in the game, but attainable enough at the same time. They need to make sure they do that. Along with the other thing we heard was the DLC map packs and the supply drops. And first off, let's be honest. We heard the whole they're only going to be cosmetics, but we also know that AW was nothing but variants. We know Modern Warfare Remastered was supposed to be just cosmetics, and they've dropped guns. So I'm not putting a lot of stock into that. The DLC map packs, $50 usually for the season pass, $60 for separate, buying all 4 map packs separately. Turns your $60, $70 game into $120, $130 game. And the sad thing is those same people who bought those map packs were going to give you that money anyways on supply drops. So why not just give us a complete game at the beginning? It makes a lot more sense if you were to do that, but not a lot of what Activision has done recently makes sense. But I do agree, if there's going to be variant style weapons, tell us now, tell us in advance. Don't tell us after the game's been dropped and we bought it. Consider maybe making the season pass a little bit better than saving $10. $50 is not exactly a deal. Saving $10 is not exactly a deal. Or maybe make the season pass where you get, say 50 supply drops, something like that. So make it interesting, make it worthwhile for us at the start, so that we don't go into this game already dreading it. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and there's more to come.